Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Charlie. I'm a 15-year-old and I'm a budding photographer from New South Wales in Australia. And this channel is mainly going to be about just showing you what I do with my photography, some of the very cool opportunities that I have to undertake and some of the cool opportunities I've been gifted, and sort of just showing you what I do as a photographer at my age. But today we're going to be starting with what I have in my photography kit bags, so that you guys know when you see what I'm doing, you guys know what I'm shooting on, you guys know what I'm looking for. So my main camera I have, we'll start with that. I have a Canon R50, so just a nice Canon R50, very good body. It's got a flip out screen, controls on the back there, sort of a few things that help it. It's a very good camera. I've only had this one for about, I'd say, a month now. So that's that. I've then got two lenses with that. I've got the 55 to 210mm lens, so it's good lens. All these comes with lens caps and a cap for the front of the camera. Very nice lens, gets very good zoom. So 55 to 210mm. And then the one that it's meant to come with is the 18 to 45mm, a lot smaller, doesn't have as much zoom. Again, comes with lens caps. Both a very good camera and very good lenses. So that's my main camera. I keep it in this little Vanguard Vesta Aspire 15 bag. It's only a small bag, don't need a big one. And then I also keep in there just some backup SD cards as well in a little bag in case I ever need them. And that's my main camera. I then also keep two other cameras that are a little bit older. I keep this one in my little low pro bag. This one was my old camera, but I always keep it in my bag because in photography you never know when you might need your camera. And so this one is a Panasonic Lumix FZ80 with a zoom lens of 20 to 120,000. Of 20 to 1200. Very, very good zoom, but the only thing with this camera is there is only one lens and not interchangeable, so that's a downside. And it didn't last me very long before it started to have issues. So for example, I got this when I was probably 11 and I'm 15 now. I don't think cameras should last a lot longer than what this one did. But hey, it was only a starter camera. It was only meant to get me through to the point where I needed a better camera, and it did do that. So for anyone looking to get into photography, I would highly recommend this camera. It's a great starter camera. You don't have to worry too much about the zoom. You just flip this little knob here, either way. Does video, photo, continuous shooting, all the different settings. Your controls in the back, not a flippable screen. That's okay though. You don't need that when you're starting. But again, if you're getting into photography, I'd highly recommend getting one of these. It's a very good starter camera. And then my very old camera that I have in my bag is a Pentax, an old Pentax K200. Very much a lower battery life and a very old camera, as you can see with the different lenses that are on it. It's very old. Not a flippable screen again, and you can even see how old it is. On the top, it's got one of those little batteries. It doesn't have half a set. It doesn't do video, so it's just a photo camera. Very, very, very good camera if you're only looking to take photos. Again, very good camera for if you're just trying to get into photography. Very good camera to try and get your hands on, but again, it's old. It's not going to last for very long. If you get it new, then it might last a bit longer, but if you get it secondhand, you're probably not going to have it for long because battery, and it only takes rechargeable batteries, which is another downside. This lens I've got on it currently is the 28 to 90mm lens. That's that mid-size lens in between with the body. And then I've got my bigger lens here, which is the 100 to 300mm lens. Again, a bit of a bigger lens with a little bit of one of the cups and the sun visors on it, so you can just chuck that on there, and it makes it so that less light is able to get into the filter, and it makes it a bit of a longer lens as well. You can see all the different components on there. And then it actually comes with three lenses, this one, and then it has a smaller one, which is a 18 to 50mm lens, again with the sun visor on there, a little bit smaller, but it does do the job. So those are my three main cameras that I use. Very, very good to be able to have a few cameras to choose from on a day of a shoot. It's never easy, but I do have to go with my Canon R50 is my main camera, and then I'd probably go the Lumix, because if I'm looking to do both, it's just easier to switch from photos to videos. Whether with the Pentax you can only do photos, so you got to go and grab a whole new camera if you want to do videos. So those are my cameras that I use with my little bags. And then I have my Canon R50 charger, so you just chuck the battery in that little thing. There's this light on there that says charge and full. That'll light up when it's ready. And then another very important thing for all photographers to have in their bag, I think, is a SD card reader. You never know when you might need this, especially if you've got your laptop with you. You never know when you might need to pull up your laptop, grab a photo, and either send it to someone or post it. You never know when you might need this. So it's awesome to have one of these. This is quite a slow one, but I am looking at getting a faster one. I do recommend, if you are doing photography as a main hobby, you do get a quite quick one, because it means that you are not wasting time on importing and exporting photos. It makes it a lot quicker. But this is just a little verbatim older one that I have. I've had it for quite a while. Very trusty, lasted me a long time. It's very good for that. It's got a few different ports for things as well, different adapters, it's set for different things. Another thing I have in my photography bag is this. I printed this a few weeks ago. It's awesome to have in your bag, because it just gives you, whenever you might need it, because you never know when you might have a little brain fade or a little thing that you go, oh, I don't remember how to do that. It's awesome to have this in your bag, because it just means that when you're out doing shoots, if you're out taking photos on a random day, you can pull this out, and if you forget something, you can go, oh, it's all in here. I think it's a 68-page document. It's an awesome thing to have in your bag. Just keep it with your laptop, because it means that whenever you're out in a shoot, you can pull it up and go, oh, this is what I'm looking for. You swing through to the page. Yep, there you go. If you've had a little brain fade, or if you're looking for something, I would highly recommend everyone to have something similar to this in their bag. So that's that. And then as for the actual editing of the photos, I have got a laptop. I'm obviously keeping it in a laptop sleeve. I have got a Apple MacBook for my laptop. Very good laptop. It's used for a few things for me, but it is a very good laptop to be editing on. Access to Premiere Pro, access to Adobe, all those different things that you might need on any given day. I think it's awesome to have all these things in your bag. I think it's awesome to have a designated photography bag as well. It just means that you can keep everything in the one spot without sort of damaging where you're putting things, or damaging things, or forgetting where you're putting things because you've put it in a spot that you don't know, that's all over the place. So that's why I have a designated photography bag, so that I'm able to keep it all in one spot, keep it all together, and I don't have to worry about losing things. I all know it's in there. And then also a really good thing to have in your bag are lens wipes. I cannot recommend these enough. Every time I meet a photographer that doesn't have these, I go, you need to take these, because even if you're just at a shoot and your lens gets dirty, it just makes it so much easier. You just pull out one of these little packets of 2 and you just wipe your lens. It's so much easier than having to go get a spray. Or I would say to any photographer looking to do this, get lens wipes. It's all worth it. And then even keep a little cloth in there, so that you can just wipe it down if it's a little bit wet after wiping it, because it might be. You can just wipe it down and you can keep going with your shoot. It takes 10 seconds. I recommend getting these to every photographer. Every person that I know that does photography has these, and it helps immensely when your lens may get a little bit dirty. And yeah, so that's what's in my photography bag, guys. I'm going to be trying to upload a few more times, just because showing my passion for photography. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.